My name is Rhiannon, and I'm so glad you're here with me to celebrate that I have done 10 weeks, high five, 10 weeks on the McDougall program for maximum weight loss. In a way, it can't even be 10 weeks in my mind. It's like 10 weeks, that sounds like a long time. And then in other ways, it feels like only 10 weeks. So anyway, I am here, I am excited, I have made it. Now, how am I doing so far on the McDougall program for maximum weight loss? It's been a little hard at times here and there, but overall, really, truly pretty great. I am down an additional pound this week. I jumped right into it and gave you my weight loss update. So it's one digit I'm not going to say, and 7.2. So I had the strangest thing happen though today when I got on the scale, just to know kind of where I'm at for this video. I got on the scale and it said a number that was almost 10 pounds less than that. And I don't know what my scale was doing because then I got on it over and over again. Like, goodness, please actually be the right number, but it wasn't. But I just kind of took it as a sign of seeing the future, what I was gonna see on that scale soon enough. So, and the crazy part about it for me, the exciting part, is that that number is the lowest number I've seen on the scale since I got married in 2002. I mean, like, it was the lowest number. So it was lower than even the last time I did the starch solution and had such great success. So when I thought about that, I'm thinking, okay, that's like about 10 pounds away. That's exciting stuff. Like, I'm literally 10 pounds from where I was before. This place I've kind of just put as a pedestal in my mind. If I want to get back there, I want to get back there. And so it's only 1 more pound than last week, but somehow it feels like I've gotten away enough from where I was feeling so horribly overweight that it just feels like I've come a long way. And it's literally just a pound difference. But I think attitude and determination and just seeing kind of that number today was a bit of a gift. A little frustrating at times because I was like, what? I saw a really awesome number on that scale, but it was a gift because it kind of just put a little pep in my step to think, okay, that number really isn't like dramatically far from where I'm at. And it may be hard to get there. It may be 5 weeks for me to get there or more. But the fact that it's only 10 pounds away, I mean, that's really exciting. So anyway, I thought I would share that with you guys, that little mishap happened, but that it overall felt like it was, you know, a bit of a gift for me. So this week has been, let's see, food-wise, just strictly speaking food-wise, has been good, except I ran out of some food. And I went to the grocery store. I went to a Trader Joe's on the way home from work before having to continue to work on tutoring at home on Thursday, and that was a madhouse. It was like I have never seen it except for maybe the day before Thanksgiving or Christmas Eve or something like that, where people are like, you know, rushing in there and they buy a lot of times like bottles of wine for parties or something. So it was a bit like, whoa, what is this? You know, there's cars packed everywhere. I mean, no need to go into it because what I'm saying right now, at this point, Thursday was like weeks ago, old news. I don't think there's probably anyone out there, if you're watching this, you know, in relatively, you know, the time that I'm filming this. And today is Sunday, March 15, 2020. So we are amid the coronavirus, COVID-19, you know, everyone's worrying about food supplies, if they're going to get locked in, you know, if the city's going to be shutting down kind of thing. And so anyway, the point being, I really didn't expect it to be like that when I went. And then that evening, my friend that I've referenced several times on this video or this channel before, she went to our local Winco, which is just a regular grocery store for those of you who don't know about that chain. And I'm thinking about how much I'm not supposed to touch my face. I'm like, I'm at home. My hands are clean. Ugh. Anyone else feel like that? Like, they just like, the more they think about don't touch your face, the more they want to touch their face. It's kind of driving me cuckoo. Anyway, I had a little tickle, and just the more I was thinking, don't touch your face, don't touch your face, the more I wanted to touch my face. Anyway, that won't make any sense if someone sees this, you know, 20 years from now and they don't remember what was going on. But anyhow, today is March 15, 2020. We are in the midst of the United States having its panic about the pandemic of COVID-19. So I was only able to get a few things at Trader Joe's. Thankfully, Trader Joe's was not out of a lot of fresh produce, though they were out of almost all the frozen vegetables, which are really what I like to have. And I've been getting a lot of mine at Winco, and my friend had gone there that evening. So Thursday about 4:35, I was at Trader Joe's. I actually had a food delivery from Walmart. I used the Walmart grocery app, and my $60-something grocery, bill ended up only being like $33 because they were out of so many of the things I was trying to get through the Walmart app. And so when she said she was going to go by Winco, which was between our houses, I said, can you get me some potatoes? Because she said she was going to get some potatoes. And I said, can you get some potatoes? Because they didn't have any at Trader Joe's. So I just didn't see them at least. So anyway, she sent me text messages saying, oh my goodness. Well, she said that the line went to the very far back of the store, like the complete length of the store. So I felt bad that she was there, but she went on her own for her own thing. So I know it wasn't like I asked her to go for me, but since she was already there. So she came back with bananas and potatoes. Those two things I ended up wanting. I ended up texting her, can you also get bananas? Because they didn't have any at Trader Joe's. And so long story short, that was like the real clue in that this is getting pretty intense. And we already were in the midst of our, no toilet paper meltdown here. So anyhow, I kind of got a little nervous. Like, what am I going to do for food? Well, I only got a few things because I was just trying to go really quick at Trader Joe's on Thursday. And I grabbed like 3 bags of shaved Brussels sprouts, 2 bags of lettuce, and 1 box of frozen rice. They were out of all the pastas for my family, not for me. They were out of canned goods. I mean, it was just like, okay, they really don't have a lot of stuff. So I got myself some flowers when I was there, which are for my 10 weeks. I thought I'm going to take advantage of buying these, even though clearly the store was not set up for it being all about the flowers anymore. But I was like, I am so getting these, and they are lovely. They're really beautiful, and they smell really pretty. So this was a nice little celebration in the middle of what still just feels like, what is going on, people, kind of moment. So I've got these flowers here to celebrate my 10 weeks because I have done it for 10 weeks. I'm so excited. And, but because I didn't get very much and I was in a hurry, I had to get home. I was just really like grabbing as fast as I could. Well, I mean, I've already gone through the Brussels sprouts because that was Thursday. This is Sunday. And yesterday, food hysteria, like just the shelves are wiped off clean. Like people are like, what do? We're not going to have food kind of thing. And I have stuff in my house, but very little in the way of the whole food plant-based stuff. So I've got quite a few staples for my family to live off of, though my 7-year-old seems to right now be kind of in the garbage disposal, like must be going into a major growth spurt. He's eating us out of the house kind of thing going on. Plus, teenager and an 11-year-old. So I was like, okay, are we going to have food? And plus my poor dog, she was actually out of dry food. And they didn't have any more when I ran down that aisle at Trader Joe's just to see if they had any. And so, I mean, I live right next to a Costco. I could walk to Costco from my house. And the line for Costco wrapped all the way around the building. My husband texted me from work yesterday when he had gone in to say, oh my gosh, it wraps all the way around the warehouse and then goes into the, it goes all the way into the neighborhood that's behind where the Costco is right next to us. everyone on Facebook is posting, which again, I'm sure all of this is repeat. You already know this if you're someone living in the United States right now. And I know other places have it worse than us, and so I'm not trying to be, insensitive to that. But it's like, well, I mean, where are we going to get our food if this is how it's going to be? And I mean, the toilet paper thing is an issue, but not really. I mean, really, people live without toilet paper. You can't live without food for long. So I'm thinking, so I'm going to get on Amazon. And I tried to do another order from Walmart, and they're not doing any more deliveries because they're booked up, and they're like, try another Walmart is what the little app said. And I'm like, well, that's not going to help. Like any other Walmart's going to have better, luck here in town. And then Amazon's just charging outrageous prices. And if you buy it, you then later get a message saying that we're now sold out of your item, or sorry. My husband's trying to get toilet paper because we're down to like 4 rolls or something right now. So he's trying to get toilet paper, and he keeps getting alerts from Amazon saying that we have, something is an item is now in stock, and you can replace, you can place your order or something like that. And he's like, April 21st, like we're going to need it before then. It keeps coming up, but it's going to be back in stock with that date as to when. So this is quite the adventure. I'm trying to have a positive attitude about it, despite the fact that it's a very serious thing, and that we're doing our best to stay, away from other people and, not spread anything. Because, of course, you could be a carrier, not know you are, and then spread it, which is, that's the thing we don't want to do. So today, though, I found out that Aldi had stuff on their shelves. So my friend and I, we went to Aldi, which I had seen on a Facebook group that there was some stuff there, so I decided to go, but it was the wrong Aldi. So we went to the other one that we have in our town. Much, much better there. And I was so excited when I found out that they had tomatillos. I was like, oh, yay! Because I have everything except the tomatillos to make this vegan green pozole, which I'm going to make a video on how I make that and give you the recipe for that. I just haven't done that yet, but I will. So maybe this week I'll have that video out for you guys. So I was able to get some stuff, and I was really, really glad I was able to get some fresh produce today, though they were out of all frozen except for one, like a Asian stir-fry frozen thing. But the sauce packet's separate. My family can have the sauce packet. I'm going to use the California balsamic teriyaki vinegar that I've got to do the flavoring on that. And that should be really tasty over some rice. I did find a package of rice, not today, but I found a package of rice on Amazon earlier in the week when I was hearing about some food shortage stuff that I was able to nab off of Amazon. It arrived in the mail at not too much of a gouged, inflated price. So I'm like, okay, we've got rice, and I can make that as a stir fry one night for my family. And we've got tofu, so we could do tofu and that, and I'll just not do the tofu, and I'll just have the veggies and the rice, minus the sauce packet. But that was the only frozen vegetables that they had that I would have any interest in. And a lot of them had like other flavors or stuff in it, but pretty much they were out. I mean, it was slim pickings at best. So I feel like I can say I'll stick with the, eating as much of a 50-50 veggies, 50 starch this week as I can. But I don't know what's going to happen if the food shortages continue as they have been. Maybe they'll subside. Maybe people will calm down, stores will get restocked, and that's, what we want. But I don't know what's going to happen for sure. So I'm just curious, how are things going in your area, like where you live? Is it something that is, mellow and fine, or is it really intense where you live as well? I'm thinking if you live in the United States, it's probably just as intense here as it is everywhere else. So I don't know, people are just panicked, and I know that panic isn't what we need to be doing right now, but at the same time, there are people who do not have a big amount of food stocked up. They live paycheck to paycheck, day by day, and they don't have a big food, storage, or they live in a really small place where, maybe the money isn't so much an issue, it's just the place to store all that kind of food. So I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard because you want to help other people, but you also have to help your own family, and we just don't have that much stocked up. In the past, I used to stock up a lot more, but because I'm doing this plan, especially, I just have not had a lot of, stockpiled of some stuff. So we will see. We might be getting really creative. But at least I know starches are not my enemy, and I'm going to be able to eat a lot of starches this week if I need to, or next week, or the week after that. I actually was watching a thing on, Chef AJ was talking, I think it was her live Q&A thing, or it was a live video I was watching yesterday, and I think she said like, at least I know I can live off of starches. I'm going to be able to get myself rice. And so she's like, I'll get a 50-pound bag of rice and I can live off that if I need to. So same here. Though I don't think I'm going to find a 50-pound bag of rice anymore. So we shall see what's in store, but at least I'm trying. And I thought this morning about just kind of not giving up, but like just doing starch solution, because starch solution is a lot less on the non-starchy veggies and more on the starches, which, I've got lots of oatmeal. I've got, I even have like pancake mixes that are whole food plant-based and stuff. And I'm thinking, I'm going to hold off if I can. And I started really looking into what I could do to get some more fresh produce in here. So I am so thankful on the Facebook group I'm on for Bakersfield Vegans that there was actually someone who'd been to Aldi's to say, go there. It's pretty well stocked for specifically produce, because I had asked, they said they were going to go to a couple of stores, and I said, if you see produce someplace, please let us know. And so I was really thankful for that. And those are the good things. Like, yeah, people are hoarding, people are being aggressive and, punching each other and getting in fist fights for toilet paper in stores right now. But there are also people out there to help each other. So I encourage all of us to be, safe distance, but still banding together and helping each other out, because that's how us humans shine, not when we're being greedy and not sharing, but when we share with each other. So I just wanted to say at the very end of this too that I have thought a lot about the fact that schools are closing all over, and what is my specialty? What do I feel like some of my giftings are? And I love working with children. So I think for the next maybe week or two, I'm going to be making a bunch of videos that are educational based. Maybe they're just reading stories and having fun and talking about things with my kids. But I thought that would be kind of neat for, some kids who might be at home right now who normally are in school, and, this is a scary time for them, or just a boring time for them, because a lot of kids are just used to being constantly stimulated with a schedule at school. And so being home can feel boring. And so I thought I might make some good educational videos out there. So if you see those kinds of videos, don't think that that's what my channel is going to be solely focused on. It's going to be focused on, the weight loss stuff right now, and me working on myself, taking time for myself, de-stressing, celebrating the small things, trying to have a mind over matter when it comes to, I'm struggling with some stuff and I'm not in the best place yet, but being positive and moving forward and choosing to keep seeking the next, victory, and choosing the next positive thing, and not getting so quickly caught up into stumble. And if I do stumble, to get back up kind of thing. So those focuses are there too. That was really wordy. I apologize. So I hope that your week is an awesome week. I hope that your week is a week of good health. I hope that your week is a week of kindness and beauty, and not all the scary stuff that's out there. Because even if you're watching this in March of 2025, there's always going to be something scary and something awful and something evil lurking out there. And, we need to be good and kind and loving. And so no matter when you're watching this, I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful day or evening, and that you have a blessed week, and that you really think about what is really, truly important. And, taking good care of yourself, eating well, eating healthfully, that is really important. And no, I'm not invincible. I don't know if I were to come in contact with someone with COVID-19, if I would be at all, immune to things, or my body would be able to fight it off really well, because I've been taking such great care of myself for the past, 3 months or whatever, 2.5 months. But I know that I'm doing some of the best stuff I could possibly be doing for myself right now, except I need to be drinking more water. That I need to be doing. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. If you liked this video, if you found it useful in any way, I'd love a subscription, but no pressure. Thank you so much for watching. And if you did like the video, it doesn't take more than a second to just hit a little thumbs up on it. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll be seeing you in all the future videos to come. And if you have a child and you'd like to check out those videos, I'll have it clearly marked in the title that it is going to be educational. Thank you. Goodbye.